so tired. So we got my last rabies shot last night. That's a long story, but got a rabies shot last night and I feel horrible today. I feel like I've got the flu. I'm so burnt out on all this health stuff, man. But like, I know I'm in this season where hopefully I think God's gonna turn it around here soon, you know? I hope anyway. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have faith. I know God's like working and everything, and I just need to trust in Him, but it's just hard right now. It's hard right now. So I'm just like, I'm looking at parts and trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with this turtle. I'm looking at this and I'm wondering, like, do I really need this skirt here? Because I don't care if I see like the joints and stuff under here. Like, that doesn't bother me. I don't know, I don't like this skirt, and it also like blocks some articulation. And so what I'm doing is I'm trying to make those Dooney turtles. And I like the round shell here, but this was supposed to be a shell that I'm using for the Mirage turtles. And I look at that Raphael and grab it real quick, and I'm like, I know that you guys that watch my channel are gonna want me to finish this, because it's something I started these like a year ago. But sometimes I look at this and I'm like, do I want to make the other three? Do I want to sell this? Do I want to I don't know, like, I don't know. Do I even want to do this? Or do I want to like start over and like, I don't know. I just don't. One reason why I feel like I need to redo this is, I mean, I think it looks great and everything, but I don't know if it looks like the look that I was going for. I'm not sure if I achieved the goal that I was, trying to reach, and I feel like I could redo it and do better. And I feel like what I ended up with is not what I started out to accomplish, to create. I just feel like I could do better, but at the same time, I don't know, maybe I did accomplish. I don't know. I don't know if I want to like make the other three, or if I like want to restart, repaint these, do them differently, like all different skin tones, or do I want to finish and do a whole set of these? Like, the thing is, like, I don't really care if I have this in my collection. I made it and it looks cool. At this point, I'm like, I could either sell it or I could use it again. Customize it again, strip all the paint down. Like, I already did it. I made a video. People can see what it looks like. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to sell it, or do I want to finish the other turtles. If this ends up in a video on my channel, I guess you guys let me know what you think in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that there's a good amount of you that are going to want to see me make the other 4 turtles. I don't know if I want to. So I'm also trying to figure out like what heads I want to use. Like, I can use any head, really. I'm looking at all of these, and any head can be modified or resculpted. This one I think would be really good to use as Leonardo. And I have 4 of these, so I could re-sculpt. I think that this would work really well for this style of turtles, and I would just need some re-sculpting. And who knows, like, I could just use a set. Like, I like having turtles with multiple heads. I could use all of these heads, I'm just trying to, I don't know, sometimes like I'll sit here and just like look at all these parts and just think for days, sometimes weeks, maybe even a month before I even like do anything, get any progress on this. But I think I might right now heat this up and pull this skirt off and see how horrible it looks or if it looks fine. And then, oh man, this bug bite sucks. I just have so much. Sometimes I have so many projects and so much going on that I'll just get a bunch of them out and just like stare at them and think for far too long about what I want to do. I know I want to work on that other version of Casey Jones. I don't, off the top of my head, I can't remember if that's like AC Farley. Maybe I could find the comic and look. Let's see, where do I have that? I wish I had a colored version. I don't think I do. I do have it in black and white. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm recording on my iPhone. I'm not using a mic or nothing. I figured out that my mic's kind of like, dude, you can hear me better just off my iPhone rather than using the microphone. Let's see if I can find you guys. I'm doing this off camera, so you can't see me scrolling through my issues here. Ooh. You hear me say ooh because I saw this off camera and realized that I want I want to make like this white version of the Foot Elite. I love that version. I also want to make these other two styles of Foot Elite as well. So you've got this like jacked shirtless version and then the gray and blue version from IDW. I wonder, did they do a black and white version of like that, the more buffed up Elite figure? I need to look into that. I think they did. I need to get one of those if they did. This cover, that's AC Farley. I was right. That's who I thought it was. So I'm going to make AC Farley's Casey Jones. So my idea on how I can do that is, this vest is from the NECA movie Casey Jones, I believe. So we're going to use the original comic Casey Jones here. And I already sanded this down. I'm going to sand this down more, and then we're going to paint it pink and then yellow over pink, which is something I learned from Papito Loco. I did not know that I haven't painted yellow, dude, in like freaking 10 years. I tried to do in April a long time ago. It did not turn out good, but now I know the secrets, so I can go back and yeah, we're gonna do this. Will be yellow. I'll have that. That'll be sick. I'm excited to do that. I don't know, I'm thinking that maybe I'll do that right now instead of working on 4 turtles, but I'm gonna heat this up and we'll see how this looks. And I'm using a hairdryer because I prefer it. I don't care what anyone says. Like this, to me, this always works better than using hot water. I'll use hot water for certain things, but hot water also, like, I don't mind using it if it's something I'm gonna paint. But if I'm using it on a figure that I'm not gonna paint, the figures will get some discoloration, and I hate that. It looks like they'll get that like water, that filminess that you see, like that pasta water leaves behind. So I don't like using boiling water if I don't have to. And I feel like the hairdryer has always worked better for me.
One eternity later.
Oh, she's down on there. Man, I don't feel like using my knife. I don't feel good right now. There we go. Oh, that's ugly. Come on, baby. Yeah. All right, let's see. And I can just fill that in with sculpt. No big deal. Oh, wait. Am I missing something here? No. Ooh. Okay. That's, I didn't realize that. I guess you need the skirt. That's ugly, dude. Yeah, the skirt really hides a lot. I just, with everything going on, it kind of like, I don't know, I feel like I just want to post more, and I'm going to do my best to start doing that. And just, I usually post more like when I'm working on stuff, like on the shorts, but I'll do my best to try getting longer videos out like this. If you guys enjoy them, let me know. I can modify this skirt. I don't really like it, dude. I really don't like that. I really don't like that. I think it's ugly. Man, that kind of stinks, dude. I really don't like that. I didn't realize it was going to look like that underneath. But you know what? Not being tied down like that. Yeah, we are not going to reattach this. And I'm going to fill this in with sculpt. We'll trim that off, and we'll fill this in with sculpt on the front and on the back, definitely. And we'll keep that skirt separated, and we'll get, wow, oh yeah, that's the money ticket right there, you guys. Yeah, we'll do that. I might end up maybe, I don't know if I want to cut that. Why did they do it like that? I don't know. I don't know. I could use a crotch piece from another figure, maybe. Like the arcade turtle crotch piece. Alright. So, we don't need this guy here. Trying to think. Yeah, we don't. Let's get Raphael out of here. I might do some dremeling. I don't want to get him covered in that dust, son. I'll probably edit when I'm stupid. I'll edit when I'm stupid out. This little peg here, I don't even remember what this is from. But I'm jumping around here. I had this idea. I was wondering, because you know this Casey Jones here, which this is sloppy. This looks horrible. So I'm actually gonna redo this too. Anyway, Casey Jones here, like there's no motion, okay, which this one's actually trimmed, and you could get a little more, but I'm gonna go in with a Dremel and thin this out, and repaint this, because it's kind of, I didn't know, like you can see right here, my paints weren't thinned. That's something else. Dude, I've been doing customs for so long, but I still learn every day. Yeah, so we're gonna peel all this paint off and repaint this with thinned paints, because this was painted with thick Citadel. And it's important to learn from your mistakes. And I don't mind sharing this was a test too, look at this. Kind of upset that I did this, because this was like the more gray pants, and it's I think that's the only set I have like this, right? I think, maybe. But just for one photo, I trimmed this just so I could get Casey Jones more, more like this here, when he's like jumping down for a photo. So I trimmed that just for a photo, and I wish I'm dumb, and because I have several of the darker blue, and I could have trimmed one of these. Instead, I trimmed this. This is dumb, but whatever. Anyway, I'm getting off track. This is not even the point. We're talking about the torso here. So I have this joint here, and I was wondering if I could make this work, like stick this ball joint in here, and then remove this piece and Dremel that out and see if I can get more articulation. I don't know, something I'll test out. I have a ton of these, so I don't care if it goes wrong. Where are we at now? Man, this is just another thing I need to fix. So these look horrible. Look at that. NECA. We're gonna fix Casey Jones's boots here too at some point. So I'm gonna Dremel these out and then repaint those. At this point, I realized that I really wasn't feeling very well, so I stopped for the day, and I'm just gonna post this and we'll continue in another video. If you guys watch this, thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon, all right? Later.